in Champlin here. This attic had some moisture issues. We're out here taking out wet insulation. We got it vacuumed right now, and now we're prepping the attic. We're doing all the air sealing, vent chutes. We're putting in recessed light boxes. We're weather stripping, insulating the hatch. And then the final thing that we do after everything's done is we blow the attic to an R50 with cellulose insulation. Here's some chutes. Just put the singles to the side. And if some of them join, I gotta tell you, this is probably one of the worst winters I've seen as far as snowfall, ice damming. All these homeowners are getting hit with it. Basically what we got going up here is we got Tim and Zach. Tim's putting vent chutes in. When we install vent chutes, we want to make sure that they're level coming across so they look nice and they get into the soffit area. Zach is doing air sealing on the top plates, which must be done. And the recessed light boxes, we got 6 of them over here over the kitchen, and these are the THERMAX boxes that we install over them. After all that's done, then we're able to blow the attic to an R50. This is a THERMAX box. It's a fireproof insulated box we put over recessed lights. In this home we have 6 recessed lights in the home, and we want to install these boxes over them. It maintains a 3-inch clearance to the light, and it's an air seal box. At the bottom is what we do is we put a bead of foam at the bottom so that box is air sealed over the recessed lights. Recessed lights in an attic can dissipate a constant looping of warm air towards the attic, which is heat loss. So this controls it. This particular project, one of their main issues, and the issue that they had with this was damage to their bathroom ceiling. This fan here is vented with insulated flex hose. It's 3-inch insulated flex hose, which is not up to code today. We want to have an R8 flex hose if we're going to use flex hose. The best thing to do with a fan like this is vent it with metal, seal all the joints, and insulate it with the R8 duct wrap over that. This particular fan, one of the main issues that you see is the hose comes out of the fan and it does a direct 90-degree right up to the roof line. It's very hard for that airflow to make that bend and go straight up. To revent this fan correctly now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add about a 1-foot piece of ductwork coming out with a 45-degree elbow and go straight out the roof. So our actual new vent will be down by that truss there. And that's the way you get the most airflow out of a fan. This particular fan gave them moisture issues. It built up moisture inside the pipe, and also up here at the roof decking, whoever did this, it's wrong. It needs to have it needs to be fastened at the decking, and it needs to be sealed. Right now there's moisture on the underside of the decking, which dropped down onto the bathroom ceiling and damaged the ceiling. So we're going to revent that correctly. And as far as keeping your guys safe, we try to keep our guys safe. We provide masks, suits. Right now the guys ain't wearing masks and suits. We have all the fiberglass out of here. You know, if we're up here in the summer, sometimes it's very hard to wear a mask and suit, so the guys take a break from that when all the fiberglass is out of here. But when we go to do the reblow in here, you know, we'll be suited up and have a mask on and protect ourselves. The truck here, we have an insulation blowing machine. We have the hose, which we pull up through the house, through the attic hatch. When we can, we'll pull it in through a roof vent. And the hose, the machine, we load the hopper with the insulation. The insulation's fed through the machine, out the hose, and up into the attic. Basically, when we insulate a house, we want to make sure that we have the attic insulated to an R50, air sealed first, ventilated first, and then insulated to an R50. An R50 is about 16 inches of cellulose insulation. We always blow a little bit more for settling. With cellulose, you get 5 to 10% settling, so we're blowing about 18 inches in there to make sure that if we come back a year later, you got a true R50 in the attic of 16 inches of cellulose instead of 14 inches. With a job like this, to do it right, get the one day we're vacuuming out the insulation, the next day we're air sealing, and hopefully that same day we can get the job done. An average job like this is 2 to 3 days, depending on the square footage that we have to do.